Hello, everyone, and welcome to World Performance Studios. This is Stream Stage. We are in a control room, and to my right, we have Patrick. On sound, we have Matt Morgan on our cameras. Camera guy and the sound guy. Tonight we have a special treat. You know, we heard these two perform on Instagram, and I think it was Facebook, Patrick, right? And we thought, wow, we had to have them here at the studio. Got a great treat. The music, the talent is fantastic. In our control room tonight, we have Daniela, Soledade, and Nate Najar. And they are right here from, Daniela's actually from Brazil, and Nate is here, native St. Petersburg, or Tampanian, as they say, right? I think they say that's what they say. And so we're anxious to get right to them. So without any further delay, let's go right into that control room. And there they are. How you doing, guys?
Hi,
Hey.
how are you?
Great, man. It's so good to see you guys here. And we got to hear a little bit in the sound check, and we're excited. Great talent. We've got, we heard the guitar. We've heard you sing. And it is just a great treat. We thank you
And
so
they're still
much.
here.
And we're still here. Of
Patrick,
course.
thank you so much for having us. It's a pleasure being here tonight.
This is fantastic. And so, Stream Stage, you know, as we talked about, we're here just to support the local artists here in Tampa Bay. And it's a great place. I know you guys will agree, it's a great place to be a musician. There's a lot of stuff going on here. As Patrick said, we believe that this might be one of the next music hubs of the country. And we're hoping that that is true. And then we can say that we knew them when. And so you guys are more than welcome, and we'd love to have you here, and we're glad that you're here. So a little bit about you guys. Musically, how long have you both been playing together?
We've been playing together for about 2 years, but we've been playing music before that,
So
separately.
Separately. And you said that you actually collaborate with other musicians in the area, correct?
Yes, we sure do. We actually often work with our full band. It's a 6-piece. So we have we have a Brazilian percussionist, a drummer, a bass player, guy that plays, not any guy, Patrick Pedersen, that plays harmonica and Rhodes. So we have a full band that we love performing with.
You know, I've never met a Patrick I didn't like.
That's
Good point.
Turn his mic up louder.
Oh.
Okay, so that's awesome. So it's good to know musicians like that, especially when you have the talent you have and you love doing what you do. It's great to have those musicians in your pocket so that you can just play with as many as possible. So, Nate, how long have you been playing guitar?
Oh gosh, my whole life.
Your whole life.
Yeah, this is all I do is play the guitar.
Wow.
That's it. That's all I've ever done. It's all I do.
Trained professionally? Because you sound like you were really professionally trained.
I do not have any formal education. I have certainly a great amount of independent study with various instruction, but no formal study.
And you have your own studio, so you are recording engineer, studio guy, and everything above.
Yeah, well, since a very young age, I was interested in the capturing of what it is that we're doing, and so I've tried to stay with it quite a bit. And we have a studio that's kind of our own private facility for working on our projects, and it's a lot of fun.
And your projects, you actually play more than just guitar. You play other instruments.
Well, sometimes as needed, I'll do some percussion, some vibraphone, some bass, some whatever. I do all kinds of stuff as and when. But for all intents and purposes, I play the box with 6 strings.
Yes, you do. And you play it very well.
Thank you.
You played very well. Daniela, so we had a brief conversation, and flute is one of your instruments.
Yes, that was my very first instrument. I was 14 years old, and I was in Brazil, and I remember watching this band. They were all standing up, and this guy with this big, long, curly hair playing the flute, and I was just enchanted by that sound. So when I joined the Villa Lobos Conservatory in Rio, that was my first choice of instrument. That's what I studied, yeah.
Beautiful. Very nice. Now, do you play the flute professionally? I mean, when you perform, or?
Played sometimes.
Okay.
I've been focusing more on my vocal technique lately.
And you can tell. So, professionally trained vocally? Have you been professionally trained?
Well, I study it. I've had different vocal coaches. So
Nice.
yes, to that extent, yes.
And what you sing, the type of music you sing, is very difficult to sing. So you have to be good. I heard you do it. You do it well, and it says
Thank
a
you.
lot. And so I think there's a lot of talented vocalists in Brazil. Is that right?
Oh, yes.
There's an awful lot of coffee in Brazil.
And so you mentioned also that you have an album that you've recorded and released.
That's right. Last year, September last year, we released A Moment of You, because Nate's the producer and guitarist and recording engineer and everything for the album. So yes, A Moment of You was released September last year. We're very proud of that album, and we have it in vinyl LP besides CD and streaming for those who love vinyl LP.
How awesome is that?
She got a fabulous Downbeat review. Downbeat magazine said Daniela Soledade is a master of classic samba and bossa nova.
Wonderful. That's a great accomplishment. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
And so tonight you're going to be playing other people's songs.
Well,
and-
not just any other people's songs. Antonio Carlos Jobim songs, classic sambas,
Nice.
classic bossa novas.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
One of your grandfather's tunes.
One of my grandfather's songs that was recorded, that's in my album, that my grandfather wrote with Antonio Carlos Jobim.
And we're going to talk about that a little bit later. And when the time is right, you've got that kind of planned. So good. We'll look forward to hearing that also. So what is the first song you're going to play for us?
Well, how about a classic samba, one-note samba.
Samba de uma nota só.
Samba de uma nota só.
That sounds great. Guys, it's all yours. So we have Nate and Daniela. Thank you for being here.
Thank
We're
you for
looking
having
forward to
us.
everyone out there. We have a virtual tip jar. Please feel free. We're glad you're joining us. This is Stream Stage every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday night right here at World Performance Studios. But tonight we have Nate and Daniela. Thank goodness you're here.
Thank you.
Let's
We
do it.
appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.
Let's do it, guys.
This is just a little samba built upon a single note. Other notes are bound to follow, but the root is still that note. Now this new one is the consequence of the one we've just been through, as I'm bound to be the unavoidable consequence of you. There's so many people who can talk and talk and talk and just say nothing, or really nothing. I fist upon the scale I know, and at the end I've come to nothing, or really nothing. So I come back to my first note, as I must come back to you. I will pour into that one note all the love I feel for you. Anyone who wants the whole show, re mi fa sol la si do, he will find himself with no show. Better play that note, you know. Eis aqui esse sambinha feito numa nota só. Outras notas vão entrar, mas a base é uma só. Essa outra é consequência do que acabo de dizer. Como eu sou a consequência inevitável de você. Tanta gente existe por aí que fala e não diz nada, ou quase nada. Já me utilizei de toda escala, no final não sobrou nada, não deu em nada, e voltei pra minha nota. Como eu volto pra você, vou contar com a minha nota, como eu gosto de você. E quem quer todas as notas, ré, mi, fá, sol, lá, si, dó, fica sempre sem nenhuma, fica em uma nota só. Ba ba da ba da ba da ba, ba ya ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba, ba da ba da ba da ba da ba, ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba. Ba da ba da ba da ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba da ba da ba da ba ba da ba da ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba da ba da ba. Ba ba da ba ya ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba ya ba da ba da ba da ba. Ba ba da ba ya ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba ya ba da ba da ba da ba ba da 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 ba
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
I told you stuff is difficult, but you do it well. Fantastic.
That was awesome.
Thank you, guys. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And you're going to tell us about this next one?
That's right. This next song we're going to play for you is the very first song on my album, A Moment of You. For you guys that don't have this album yet, we are so proud of it. It sounds wonderful. We recorded in Nate Najar's studio. He produced it. It sounds fantastic. We have it available on my website, DanielaSoledade.com. You can get it in CD, vinyl LP for those who love vinyl like we do, and also a digital download. It's also available on all streaming platforms. So A Moment of You is the name of the album. And this song is called Eu Sambo Mesmo, which means I really do samba. Há quem sambe muito bem, há quem sambe por gostar, há quem sambe por ver os outros sambar. Para, paia, pá, mas eu não sambo para copiar ninguém. Eu sambo mesmo por vontade de sambar. Porque no samba eu sinto o corpo remexer. É só no samba que eu sinto prazer. É só no samba que eu sinto prazer. Ah, quem não gosta do samba não dá valor, não sabe compreender. O samba quente, harmonioso e buliçoso, mexe com a gente, dá vontade de viver. A minoria diz que não gosta, mas gosta, e sofre muito quando vê alguém sambar. Faz força, se domina, finge não estar. Tomadinha pelo samba, louca pra sambar. Tomadinha pelo samba, louca pra sambar. Pedabeiro, pedabeiro. Há quem sambe muito bem, há quem sambe por gostar, há quem sambe por ver os outros sambar. Para, paiará, mas eu não sambo para copiar ninguém. Eu sambo mesmo por vontade de sambar. Porque no samba eu sinto o corpo remexer. É só no samba que eu sinto prazer. É só no samba que eu sinto prazer. Ah, quem não gosta do samba não dá valor, não sabe compreender. O samba quente, harmonioso e buliçoso, mexe com a gente, dá vontade de viver. A minoria diz que não gosta, mas gosta, e sofre muito quando vê alguém sambar. Faz força, se domina, finge não estar. Tomadinha pelo samba, louca pra sambar. Tomadinha pelo samba, louca pra sambar. Pedabeiro, pedabeiro. Há quem sambe muito bem, há quem sambe por gostar, há quem sambe por ver os outros sambar. Mas eu não sambo para copiar ninguém. Eu sambo mesmo por vontade de sambar. Porque no samba eu sinto o corpo remexer. É só no samba que eu sinto prazer. É só no samba que eu sinto prazer. Ah, quem não gosta do samba não dá valor, não sabe compreender. O samba quente, harmonioso e buliçoso, mexe com a gente, dá vontade de viver. A minoria diz que não gosta, mas gosta, e sofre muito quando vê alguém sambar. Faz força, se domina, finge não estar. Tomadinha pelo samba, louca pra sambar. Tomadinha pelo samba, louca pra sambar. Há quem sambe muito bem, há quem sambe por gostar, há quem sambe por ver os outros sambar. Para, paia, pá, mas eu não sambo para copiar ninguém. Eu sambo mesmo por vontade de sambar. Porque no samba eu sinto o corpo remexer. É só no samba que eu sinto prazer. É só no samba que eu sinto prazer. Ah, quem não gosta do samba não dá valor, não sabe compreender. O samba quente, harmonioso e buliçoso, mexe com a gente, dá vontade de viver. A minoria diz que não gosta, mas gosta, e sofre muito quando vê alguém sambar. Faz força, se domina, finge não estar. Tomadinha pelo samba, louca pra sambar. Tomadinha pelo samba, louca pra sambar. Pedabeiro, pedabeiro. Há quem sambe muito bem, há quem sambe por gostar, há quem sambe por ver os outros sambar. Mas eu não sambo para copiar ninguém. Eu sambo mesmo por vontade de sambar. Porque no samba eu sinto o corpo remexer. É só no samba que eu sinto prazer. É só no samba que eu sinto prazer. Ah, quem não gosta do samba não dá valor, não sabe compreender. Um samba quente, harmonioso e buliçoso, mexe com a gente, dá vontade de viver. A minoria diz que não gosta, mas gosta, e sofre muito quando vê alguém sambar. Faz força, se domina, finge não estar. Tomadinha pelo samba, louca pra sambar. Tomadinha pelo samba, louca pra sambar. Pedabeiro, 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 pedabeiro. É só no samba que eu sinto prazer. É laraiê, é só no samba que eu sinto prazer. Larará, é só no samba que eu sinto prazer. Thank you so much.
I love that. That is fan, and that is on one more time your album. Where can we find your album?
It's on my website, half Portuguese, half English. My website, Daniela Soledade, so my first and last name.com.
Fantastic.
Or Amazon
Or yeah, it's available on Amazon as well.
It's
If
in
you
all
Google
record
it,
stores.
if you Google Daniela Soledade, you find a few different outlets.
But get the vinyl LP because it's great.
Yeah.
Well, now on the album, are there any other instruments in that song, or is it the guitar?
No, there's a full band in the entire album except the last song is just Nate and I.
Okay.
Yeah.
On this particular song, there's a full band.
There's a full
Oh, yeah.
band.
Oh,
yeah.
this-
Oh yeah, that has and it has the great Duca de Fonseca playing all kinds of Brazilian
That's right.
percussion on it.
Great Brazilian drummer that
I
lives in New
bet.
York. We went to New York to track a few songs with him. It was great.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I bet it sounds fantastic. Look forward to that. Once again, we have Daniela Soledade. Did I say that right?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
And Nate Najar, right here in our studio, Stream Stage World Performance Studios. It's great to have you guys. You know, musicians, you know, they come and go in the studio, and we love when the talent is at the level it is with you guys.
Patrick,
It's just fantastic.
we are loving playing in this room. This room sounds good.
Thank you
We
so
are
much.
Yes.
loving playing in this room.
I built it just for you, Nate.
Oh, thank you.
I love that about you.
I'm glad you guys are comfortable.
Absolutely. What do you think, Matt? I mean, you love this type of music, Matt. Yeah.
Very much enjoying this.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here.
He's a big fan.
Very soothing.
He's a
How
big
about a Antonio Carlos Jobim?
fan. Wonderful. Thank you
Song
so
for
much.
you.
Let's hear it.
You and I were two, alone here in the stairs by the sea. The sun is going down, and in your eyes I see the changing colors of the sea. It's time for you to go. The day is done, and shadows stretch their arms to bring the night. The sun falls in the sea, and down below, a window light we see, just you and me. You and I, we two, alone here in this bar, with dimming lights. A full and rising moon comes from the sea, and soon the bar will close for you and me. But there will always be a song to tell, a story you and I cannot dismiss. The same old simple story of desire, then suddenly that kiss. Eu, você, nós dois, aqui neste terraço à beira-mar. O sol já vai caindo e o seu olhar parece acompanhar a cor do mar. Você tem de ir embora, a tarde cai em cores se desfaz, escureceu. O sol caiu no mar e aquela luz lá embaixo se acendeu. Você e eu, você, nós dois, sozinhos nesse bar à meia luz. E uma grande lua saiu do mar. Parece que esse bar já vai fechar. E há sempre uma canção para contar. E aquela velha história de um desejo que todas as canções têm pra contar. E veio aquele beijo, aquele beijo, aquele beijo.
That was great. That was fantastic. Love that guitar playing.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Very nice. All I kept hearing in the control room was wow, wow. This next song was my favorite, actually. One of my favorites.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, one of my favorites. Love this. Can't wait to hear it.
of love is in your eyes, a look that smile can't disguise. The look of love is saying so much more than just words could ever say. And what my heart has heard, well, it takes my breath away. I can't hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited, waited just to love you. Now that I have found you, you've got the look of love is on your face, a look that time can't erase. Be mine tonight. Let this be just the start of so many nights like this. Let's take a lover's vow and then seal it with a kiss. I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited, waited just to love you. Now that I have found you, don't ever go. The look of love, it's on your face, a look that time can't erase. Be mine tonight. Let this be just the start of so many nights like this. Let's take a lover's vow and then seal it with a kiss. I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited, waited just to love you. Now that I have found you, don't ever go. Don't ever go. Don't ever go. Don't ever go. I love you so.
Yes. Very nice. My new favorite way of listening to it now. Wasn't that in a James Bond movie? Isn't that the name of it?
Yeah, it was in Casino Royale, the first one.
That's right.
That was a good one.
I remember it.
We just recorded that. It'll be on Daniela's next record.
Nice. And when
That was so nice.
you have plans for the next record?
Yes, we have plans for the next record. We release next year.
Next year?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I look forward to that. We'll look forward to that. What do you got next?
Thank you. Well, next we have a song that's also in A Moment of You, my album that was released last year. And this one is very special because it was composed by my grandfather, Paulo Soledade,
How nice.
and Antonio Carlos Jobim.
Nice. So this is the one you were talking about, Nate.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's
Let's
a
hear
great
it.
tune.
Let's hear it.
Quis lhe dar o meu amor, você não acreditou. Foi embora sem adeus e até hoje não voltou. E agora perdido no mundo, vagando sozinho, pedindo um carinho. Só a saudade me acompanha onde eu vou. Quis lhe dar o meu amor, você não acreditou. Foi embora sem adeus e até hoje não voltou. E agora perdido no mundo, vagando sozinho, pedindo carinho. Só a saudade me acompanha onde eu vou. É tão cruel a dor de um sonho desfeito. É tão cruel que a mágoa nem cabe em meu peito. Se é castigo, que foi que eu fiz? Eu quis amar, você não quis. Quis lhe dar o meu amor, você não acreditou. Foi embora sem adeus e até hoje não voltou. E agora perdido no mundo, vagando sozinho, pedindo um carinho. Só a saudade me acompanha onde eu vou. Quis lhe dar o meu amor, você não acreditou. Foi embora sem adeus e até hoje não voltou. E agora perdido no mundo, vagando sozinho, pedindo um carinho. Só a saudade me acompanha onde eu vou. É tão cruel a dor de um sonho desfeito. É tão cruel que a mágoa nem cabe em meu peito. Se é castigo, que foi que eu fiz? Eu quis amar, você não quis. Eu quis amar, você não quis. Eu quis amar, você não quis.
Very nice.
I love that one.
Thank you. Ah,
And you're going to tell us about this.
that's right. There's
Next
something
one.
special about the next one we're going to do too,
Yeah, let's hear it.
because this was a single that I just released on December 4th. Is my holiday bossa nova flavored holiday single of a classic song that everybody loves called My Favorite Things.
My favorite things.
Bossa nova style.
Let's hear it.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright white copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so
Very nice.
We have a treat coming up next.
All right.
It is the wonderful Nate Najar on guitar.
Muito obrigado, mano.
This whole show's a treat.
This whole show, that's right.
Very
Nate,
smooth.
that was wonderful.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
That was fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Loved it. Loved it.
So Nate Najar has a very special concert coming up. It's called Nate Najar's Jazz Holiday. He's been doing this for the last 14 years, and it happens every year in December at the Palladium Theater here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Oh, well, here.
There
No,
in St.
we're in
Petersburg,
Tampa. There in St.
We're close. We're close.
Yes, we're all Tampa Bay area, in Florida.
And when is this again?
So it's going to be a live stream. It happens on December the 18th
December
at
18th.
8 p.m. And
mypalladium.org.
mypalladium.org is where you can buy the tickets. It's on your website too, isn't it? If you guys want to check out some of Nate's work, he has CDs, all kinds of CDs from the last 15 years available listed on his website. His website's natenajar.com, and you can get CDs there, and you can also buy the tickets for this wonderful Jazz Holiday live stream that's going to happen on the 18th.
NateNajar.com. Fantastic. The Palladium.com.
It's mypalladium.org.
mypalladium.org.
Yes.
Fantastic. That is going to be a wonderful treat.
And Daniela's featured on that concert as well.
Yes, I'll be singing. Yeah, I'm one of the special guests. It's an all-star ensemble. It's a really great band playing all of your favorite holiday in a jazz style.
Now, it's something we can't miss. That's for sure. That sounds really wonderful. Fantastic. That's going to be some treat for sure. And that was a treat, Nate.
Thank you.
That was a great solo, great performance. Fantastic.
A gente faz o que pode.
Well, now back to Brazil.
Back to Brazil. You got it. You got it.
This next song is called Só Danço Samba, which means I only dance samba.
Fantastic.
Só danço samba, vai, 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 vai. Só danço samba, vai. Só danço samba, vai, 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 vai. Só danço samba, vai. Já dancei o twist até demais, mas não sei, me cansei do calypso ao tchá-tchá-tchá. Só danço samba, vai, 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 vai. Só danço samba, vai. Pa, 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 pará. Pa, 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 pará. Pará, pará, pará. Só danço samba, vai. Só danço samba, vai. Só danço samba, vai. Só danço samba, vai. Pa, 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 pará. Pa, 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 pará. Pará, pará, pará. Só danço samba, vai. Só danço samba, vai. Só dança o samba, só dança o samba vai. Só dança o samba, só dança o samba vai. Só dança o samba, só dança o samba vai.
I only dance samba. How
right.
nice. Fantastic. That's great, guys. I can't tell you how grateful we are to have you here at World Performance Studios and Stream Stage.
It's a pleasure to be here.
So delighted.
Thank you so much for having us.
Well, thank you. I mean, it's a pleasure to have you guys here. And you have time for one more, right?
Yes.
Great, fantastic. We look forward to that. This is Stream Stage. We have a virtual tip jar, and we encourage you. These, I tell you, they're great performers. They're just doing such a wonderful job, and it's artists like you that we started this for, and it's great to have you here. And Stream Stage here at World Performance Studios every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday evening. And tomorrow night, who do we have, Matt? Tomorrow night, John Allen James tomorrow night, and we're looking forward to having him here as well. All right, so this last song, I tell you, you said that a couple of these songs were a treat, and it was all such a treat. It was all such a wonderful
Thank you so
treat.
much.
So again, your album. Can you tell us a little bit about where we can find it? Your music,
Yes,
the album, and
my
your
album,
plans, all
yes.
that stuff.
Absolutely. So my album was released last year, A Moment of You, and it's available on my website, which is my name, DanielaSoledade.com. You can find it in digital download, CD, or vinyl LP, which we love the sound of how that vinyl LP came out. And there are multiple albums of Nate on his website, natenajar.com. But most importantly, if you guys can join us for the live stream, for Nate Najar's Jazz Holiday live stream on December the 18th, that's happening through the Palladium Theater, which is here in downtown St. Petersburg, Florida, mypalladium.org.
How can we get tickets?
You can go to natenajar.com and get tickets there. There's a ticket link there, right?
Nice.
On natenajar.com or mypalladium.org.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's going to be a treat. That's
Yeah,
going to be
but it's been a pleasure being here with you guys. Thank you so much for inviting us and for having us.
It's been a pleasure having you, and we're looking forward to this the song that you have next. Tell us a little bit about this song and influence and all that stuff.
So you might have noticed that I'm very bossa nova centered. I'm from Rio. I'm from Brazil. I was born and raised in Brazil, and I just grew up with this music, so I love it, love it, love it, and especially Antonio Carlos Jobim work. My grandfather was also involved in the bossa nova movement and the creation of this kind of music, which is traditional Brazilian samba with the influence of American jazz. That's what bossa nova is. Wonderful. So sometimes here in the United States, people refer to it as Brazilian jazz, but I like to call it bossa nova because that's really what it is.
That's really what it is. Absolutely. Okay, before we get started, you may want to say hello to Reggie Morgan, who's watching. We have Sean Ryan.
Oh, wow. Hi, Sean.
Hey,
this
Sean.
is our
Hey,
neighbor.
Reggie.
Hi, Reggie.
And Marina Mullins.
Marina.
Hey, Marina.
Hi.
So we're great. It's great to have you guys joining us and watching this great performance. And
yes, thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you.
And we're looking forward to having you guys back. You can please come back. Please come
We
back.
would love to.
We would be delighted to.
All right. Thank you so
All
much.
right. How
Let's hear
about
this.
the quintessential, the quintessential bossa nova song, as Nate would like to say.
There we go.
It is the song that made bossa nova known in the entire world.
Is that right? Let's hear it.
Olha que coisa mais linda, mais cheia de graça. Ela, menina que vem e que passa, num doce balanço a caminho do mar. Moça do corpo dourado do sol de Ipanema, o seu balançado é mais que um poema, é a coisa mais linda que eu já vi passar. Ah, porque estou tão sozinho. Ah, triste. A beleza que existe, a beleza que não é só minha, que também passa sozinha. Ah, se ela soubesse que quando ela passa, o mundo inteirinho se enche de graça e fica mais lindo por causa do amor. Oh, but I watch her so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? Yes, I would give my heart gladly. But each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking in. When she passes, I smile, but she doesn't see. She just doesn't see. She never sees me.
I'm going to come and join you guys here. Let's see if I can squeeze through. Nate Najar, Daniela, Soledade, thank you so much for joining us here on Stream Stage. We're so grateful and such an honor to have you guys here.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
It's a
Great,
pleasure
great
being
job.
here.
Just
Thank
fantastic.
you so much.
Please come back.
Thank you.
And perform for us. I mean, everybody just loved it. So you guys are fantastic.
Thank you guys for joining us.
One more time, where they find your music? Just one more time.
DanielaSoledade.com.
Okay, and then the 18th of December, we can't forget that,
mypalladium.org.
mypalladium.org. Don't miss it, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us tonight on Stream Stage. Can't wait to see you next time. Good night, guys.
Thank you. Good night.